Hey, before we start this episode of The Bailey Show, I want to say that anything that I say or anything that my guests might say, I want you guys to hold it strictly to us. Everything that is said is on us. It is our beliefs, it is our opinions, it is what we think. Don't hold it against my sponsors because I need my sponsors to continue my podcast. So please do not hold it to them. Please continue to shop with them. Please continue to support them. Please continue to be fans of them, even if I say something that you dislike. Now let's start this damn show. Run it, C-Note.
Hey, Deonte. Talk to him. Walk in the spot, everybody tuned in. Laugh so hard, got tears on the fit. Real conversation, no cap, no script. He bring the hit inside out quick. Funny on the surface, deep when he speak. Got stars opening up every week. From pain to the jokes, from the wins to the feet. Everybody got a side on tweet. This that vibe when the cameras roll. True come out when he in control. Club energy mixed with a late night soul. Make you laugh while he touching your soul. If you thought you know, no, you don't bring the real out, but they won't. Yeah. Welcome to the show.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Deonte Bailey, and I'm back with another episode of The Bailey Show. Hey, man, this one is a special one because this Saturday is the Lemon Drop Festival here in Knoxville, Tennessee. And I figure I'd give y'all a treat by interviewing the man that's making it all possible for y'all. I want y'all to give a warm welcome to my guy, Lambo CJ.
What it do?
What's going on, man?
What it do, my boy?
Hey, look, this actually my first time meeting you.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I know we've been trying to link for a minute.
Yeah, because I know one question I usually ask people is, do they remember when we met? Because I like to bring on my friends and stuff.
Right, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, this is my first time meeting you, so because I don't know much about you, I wanna get a couple of details about you.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's start with the first one. Where are you from?
I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I figured that because I could hear it in your accent.
Yeah, for sure.
I hear it for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Down in Memphis, so like all your upbringing was down there.
So I was born in Chicago, you know what I mean, but I moved from Chicago when I was young, you know what I mean. So predominantly raised in Memphis, you know what I'm saying, as far as, you know, man, like all my childhood friends, experiences and stuff like that, for sure, man.
Okay, I bet.
Yeah.
Memphis, what part of Memphis?
I'm from South Memphis.
South
Yeah,
Memphis.
for
What?
sure.
Who from South Memphis? Is it Bag from South Memphis?
Bad from South Memphis. Dolphins from South Memphis.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Player Fly from South Memphis. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
Now, one thing that I forgot to mention in the intro, you a concert promoter. That's something you actually do.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Did you start in Memphis?
I started in Memphis for sure. Started, man, really just doing like team parties, you know what I mean, at the high school or whatever.
You was in high school too, or what?
Huh?
Was you also in high school? Or
Yeah, I was in high school.
Okay.
My first my first show was with Yo Gotti. You know what I'm saying? That was my first show. Didn't go too good, you know what I mean? But that was my beginning. That was my motivation. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? Down the line, end up, you know what I mean, working with it for sure.
Was Gotti was big then though, wasn't he?
Gotti was big, so what happened with that show is, so my show was under 18, you know what I'm saying? It was a high school party. So Gotti got booked for an 18 plus party the same night. So of course, you know how it go, you know what I'm saying? 18 plus, that's why all the action was there. You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure.
I know exactly how that type shit goes.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I had got booked to do a show in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Atlanta got 2 comedy clubs.
Dig that.
Well, they got many, but the 2 comedy clubs under the Atlanta Comedy Theater, it's one in Norcross, which is the main one,
Yeah.
and then it's one underground.
Yeah. For sure.
I got booked to do the underground,
Okay.
and he asked me did I want that day, and I said yeah. What he didn't tell me was that Mike Epps was going to be at the other one,
Oh, man.
same night.
Ooh, yeah, for sure.
So
No, how that went.
it's more people in here right now than it was at that show.
Man, God.
So yeah, I definitely know how that would go.
Yeah.
But did you want to stop doing shows at that point? Like, did that break you?
No, that was my motivation.
That was your motivation? Okay.
Then I
So
had to
different
look, and I had to actually not just learn just what the promoting logistics and operation was, I had to also learn like my contractual rules and regulations to make sure I protect myself from situations like that. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
How does it? Because I mean, I'm more of an artist than I am a promoter.
Okay.
But I have dibbled and dabbed in the promotion, and I still do.
Yes. Yeah.
So, how does it? How do you handle losses? Because I know you get more losses than you get your first win. So like, like
no, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So really in anything, far as whatever business sector you're in, it's going to be a risk. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you don't really count your losses. What you do is you look at what you could do to make it better, and then once you know that you done gave all that you can, then you just keep pushing. You see what I'm saying? The majority of successful people start off taking more losses, you know what I mean, before they actually see their peak of success. So, you know what I mean, I don't really just, you know what I mean, focus on, you know what I mean, the losses, and I don't look at it as a loss, because when you do something, you got an ambition and a passion for it, then it's not a loss, you know what I mean? It just wasn't what you projected or expected, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's tough, man, because I know, like, when you deal with a loss, man, it make you not even want to do that shit anymore. It make you be like, man, you know what, fuck that. I ain't supposed to be doing that anymore. Especially when you lose, like, largest amounts of money that could have went elsewhere. That could have went to bills. You skipped out on bills to make sure that this worked, and then you take a loss on that, or you skip out on, family time, or even, your higher priorities, at least where they should be. Like I was dealing with situations where, like, even my baby mama was just telling me, like, you putting $500 and giving it to a comedian, you need to be giving that to us. Like, you got kids, they got clothes, they got this, they got that. And I'm like, yeah, I know, and I do my best to take care of both.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit, at the same time, I be trying to, make this show pop, because I know at some point this show gonna pop.
Right.
And when it do, it's gonna bring in so much more than that 500,
Exactly.
And that's just the risk that comes with taking it when you're doing that promotion. So to know that you used every loss as motivation. That's
for sure.
That's definitely something that people
and just realizing that nobody starts at the top. You know what I mean? Especially, just in any sector. You in the comedy sector, so just understand that it was times that I heard Kevin Hart talking about. Where everybody told him he needed to just quit comedy and go get a job.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But now look, one of the biggest comedians in the world. So success comes to individuals that actually believe in themselves and do what most people don't do.
Right.
That's where success really comes from. For sure.
When so now let's talk about your first one to pop.
Yeah, for sure.
Which one? What was that? What was that like?
Man, my first show to pop was Rick Ross.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? This was Rick Ross' debut of Every Day I'm Hustling song.
In Memphis?
Yeah, in Memphis.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Actually was at a club that I eventually ended up owning a few years after. You know what I mean? It was a plush club. You know what I'm saying? School had just got out. Mm-hmm. And it was a kind of like an end of school because we had University of Memphis up there. You know what I mean? And I brought Rick Ross up there, and he ended up bringing Shauna with him too. You know what I mean? I think Shauna had that debut song. I was getting some head, whatever. Yeah. But man, that was really when I knew it was. You know what I mean? It was up then.
How big was the venue?
The venue, Plush Clubs, was extremely big. Probably about 1,000 to 1,200 people.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Dang, that's.
Yeah.
How much was you charging a head? Like 40?
I did like 50 pre-sale. We started the door off about 60. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
What day of the week was this on? Like a Friday night, Saturday night?
Memphis is a Sunday night city.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy. You know what I mean? Like I know, I kind of learned that too. You know, what I mean? Each city has its trending night far as with the nightlife. You know what I'm saying? So, this was on a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about, man, off the chain.
I had a bad show in Memphis, not like performance-wise, but like just turnout. Because we fucked around and did it on a Wednesday.
Man.
And I think Wednesday is biker night.
Biker night on Brooks.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And nobody told me that till we got there.
Yeah.
It was like, y'all picked a bad night to do this show.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. It was like, it's biker night. We did, what's it, Bill Street?
Yeah.
We went down Bill Street, man, nothing but motorcycles.
Yeah, about Hooters and
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah, for sure. And it happens like that. Like so, like even now. So I'm doing shows in other cities. So being stationed in one city and doing events in other cities, you got to definitely be in tune with what's going on. You know what I mean? Because you're not the only promoter. You're not the only event. You know what I mean? A lot of people right now kind of experiencing setbacks by doing good events, but not realizing, hey, you got Usher and Chris Brown coming.
Right.
Or, you know what I mean, you got this other big event coming with Live Nation. So, you know, all of that type of stuff, you know what I mean, plays a factor. So understanding what's going on as well as in conjunction with, you know what I mean, having a good event, you know what I mean, is mandatory.
What's going on, y'all? It's Deonte Bailey. I just want to let you guys know that this episode is sponsored by Coach Cree's Just Juice. She sells vegan juice downtown Knoxville at West 333 Depot Avenue. No sugars added. It's all fruits and vegetables. This right here is actually called the Watermelon Pink Deluxe. It contains watermelon, beets, pineapple, lime, apple. It's just real healthy, man. And I enjoy it. This is actually my favorite drink they got. Hit her up or go down there at Marble City in downtown Knoxville. That's West 333 Depot Avenue. Coach Cree's Just Juice. Go get you one. I want to, and I meant to ask this before I asked you about the first show to pop.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you ever booked a show without having the bread, like without having the bread already?
No, that's impossible almost. Because I guess, you know, when you book an official show, you know what I mean, you definitely want to have the artist reposted, or you want to have the artist drop saying that they're going to actually be there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I ain't never tried that. Not to say, no, so it definitely happens.
Yeah.
But again, you know, those for individuals, I guess, that don't take it serious.
Yeah.
Because now what's going to happen is, you know what I mean, you're going to be looked at as a janky promoter, and you're going to have a, you know, a bad reputation, you know, because artists talk just like promoters talk, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean, your name will definitely circulate as, you know what I mean, being a bad business.
Well, I'm unfortunately a person that's done booked without the bread.
Oh, man.
But I've at least made enough to pay everything off. Now, when I say I take a loss, it really I be breaking even.
Okay.
But, you know,
Yeah.
I would like to be able to walk away with something in my pocket. But I've always had to walk away with probably nothing.
We're probably not, yeah.
So,
And then there's another big risk with that, too, because now if you book without sending the bread,
yeah.
and then when you actually get the bread, the date that you said they was coming, if it's took, then you kind of stuck out of it. You know what I'm saying? And so you promote the 28th, and he booked the 28th, so now you got to move it to the 5th.
Yeah.
You know, so, yeah.
You spoke earlier about how you eventually owned a club out there in Memphis.
Yeah, for sure.
You actually own a club here in Knoxville too.
Yeah, for sure.
Called the Velvet Room.
Yeah, for sure.
Can you talk about how that came about?
Yeah, so me and my other 3 partners, we were already the individuals bringing out the entertainment, you know, kind of trying to get Knoxville back on, you know, the map as far as the entertainment world. And it was already limited venues that we could utilize to bring these shows to. And then, you know, me being from out of town, you know, I'm real informational, so I like to know the history of things, stuff like that. So I found out just the history of the Velvet Room, which was Malibu, VIP, levels, you know what I mean, et cetera. And I looked at it not only as a good building to utilize for events, but also a historical landmark, you know what I mean, based off of all of the generation that have experienced, you know, the nightlife, atmosphere and stuff like that. So man, we talked, came to the round table, man, and kind of really just met and said we was doing it, and man, went head first with it.
Yeah. I like what y'all did with it, man, because y'all before y'all even got it, that building was sitting there for like what, 5 years?
Yeah,
6
about
years?
6 years. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so it was just sitting there, just collecting dust, man. I never thought that it was, you know, I thought it was gonna get torn down before it got reopened.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
So, you know, for people, and I remember Hardaway, who's also one of the other
for sure.
owners, he he had made a post about how he had a big announcement, and we thinking it's like a album, or like something in his field, but we never thought that it was going to be reopening that, and then actually turn into what y'all eventually turned it into. Hell, I feel like all y'all got to do now is y'all got to fucking redo that damn gas station that's next door.
Yeah, not for sure. You trying to expand that, right? And what's crazy, man, I never forget, man, the actual building owner handed me the keys. I handed Hardaway the keys. We looking around like, golly, we got so much work to do. Mm-hmm. So, it's kind of even more of an emotional attachment for us, because seeing where it started from and looked like from the beginning to where it is now, it's just, it's sentimental for sure.
Y'all gotta reopen Freakies across the street too. Had they told you about Freakies?
I heard. I heard a lot about. I heard a lot about that. Yeah, for sure. It used to be, and then not just there. I heard, even going farther back. It used to be other great restaurants just in that complex as well. Yeah, for sure.
So I want to ask something, and I want you to be totally honest with me.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't want you to you ain't gonna get in trouble. You the boss,
Yeah, sure.
So the night y'all booked Boosie,
digged it.
He was already performing at the
Smokey Stadium.
The Smokey Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did you understand that a lot of people wanted to see Boosie, but they was trying to get ready for that Glorilla concert the same night? So you told yourself, you know what? If I could reach out to Boosie and bring him to Velvet after the Glorilla show, that'll probably work better for people rather than them trying to get to Boosie early in the day and then coming to Glorilla at night.
Yeah, so actually, it was a strategic type of plan. So we had already talked to Boosie before he got here. Unfortunately, the promoter that had that actual event at the Smokies, that wasn't the original date that Boosie was even supposed to be here. So it was some conflict with scheduling and stuff like that with the Smoky Stadium.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because definitely, like I said, Knoxville, as far as population for the urban community, is kind of small. So I really wasn't even trying to, overshadow an event, you know what I mean? Because I be liking to see everybody win. It's enough for everybody. So, just the conditions of it was, hey, Boosie, like, look, I got an obligation to this park, but, at a certain time, this is what we can do. Then I already knew, too, everybody's going to be outside anyway. We had the sold-out show, at the Thompson Bowling Arena as well. So, I already knew our ticket sales on that, Then I already know after the concert, which projected to end at 10:45, everybody's going to go somewhere. So, hey, why not bring Boosie?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I figured, man, because I was on that show at the Smokies. Well, I was supposed to be.
Okay, yeah.
I was on the lineup. I got there at the time I was told to get there, but apparently it was later than the time they had me written down for.
Right, yeah.
And they actually had me written down to go on stage at 3:50 when the event didn't start till 4 o'clock.
Man.
And I was told to be there at 3:50 to go on stage at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
But I ended up not performing, but I was like, I was happy that I didn't perform because the crowd wasn't as thick as I wanted it to be.
Right.
But then I was like, oh, well, Boosie going to be at the Velvet. And I knew that was going to go crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Because a lot of people actually did want to see Boosie, but they was like, nah, they got to get ready for Glorilla.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah. And then Boosie ended up doing like a little set at Glorilla show, too, didn't he?
Nah, he just pulled up, you know what I mean? But like I said, when he came to the Velvet, he definitely rocked out. And, man, up until then, right then, man, Boosie was the latest club show that we had. You know what I mean? Of course, it's been other great shows now that we've been doing what we doing. Sure. You know what I mean? But prior to that, as far as just other concerts in Knoxville, Boosie's always been the banger for sure.
Yeah. But then you turned around and pulled the same shit again, though.
What you say?
Because fucking you had Mona Leo here.
Yeah.
But another club had booked YK Nice.
Yeah.
And it was like back-to-back weekends, and people was talking about how they ain't going to have the money to pay for both weekends, but they want to see both of them.
Yeah.
So before she even pulled up to do the show at Club Mangoes, you had already dropped that she was coming the next month.
Dig that.
So you stole that crowd in a way, kind of a little bit.
Well, so I would say stole the crowd. So it's always friendly competition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But believe it or not, that also was a strategic play. It was already booked prior to that.
It was smart. I'm not knocking.
Yeah, no,
it
definitely.
was smart as hell.
Right, definitely. You know what I'm saying? So, again, it's kind of like any product or service that you have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to present it and let the customers follow what they want to see and what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the world go. I mean, Burger King and McDonald's across the street from each other everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
It's a matter if I want a Big Mac or I want a Whopper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah, but then you, but then you turned around and did the shit again.
No, for sure.
But no, I was finna say, because before you booked the baby, fucking motherfuckers was hyped to go see Belly Gang Cushington.
Yeah.
But he didn't show up.
I did that.
And just conveniently you post that the baby pulling up.
I did that 4 hours before he was pulling up. Again, it's just we live in a capital country. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, the baby's in town. You know what I mean? Why not pull up to the Velvet Room? You know what I'm saying? So, but
why was he here?
So shout out to my guy Blake. He do the Thaw Out Festival. He did the Thaw Out Festival at the World Fair Park. You know what I'm saying? But what's crazy is we got the same concert that they got at the Thaw Out Festival. You know what I mean? For a much cheaper rate. We had a great time. Like I say though, hey, that's but just for example, those the risk. You know what I mean? We went back and forth on the phone for hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm just glad. You know what I mean? I got the type of team that, once one of us believe in something, we all gone. Hey, we get our head knocked off, we get our head locked off together. So, man, we booked it 4 hours before we opened, and it went crazy.
What's one artist that y'all booked so far that you still can't even believe you pulled off?
One artist that we can't believe? Let me see. Man.
Or you can believe it, but you was like, man, damn, that's crazy.
Man, we didn't have.
Because I'm thinking Lucci, honestly.
Definitely.
That's what I'm thinking.
Definitely. Lucy was definitely sentimental to the business.
And he came to Knoxville before, but that was before he became who he is now.
What he is now, yeah.
So, it's like, now I ain't gonna lie, the baby was crazy too, though.
Yeah, for sure. Rob 09.
That was crazy too.
You know what I'm saying? 42 Doug. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, every one of them be like wow to me, because we got them on the east side. Because you know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I definitely have heard great stories. You know what I mean, about all the great artists. You know what I mean, that the clubs prior to us had. You know what I mean, but when you actually involve hands on, it be like, yeah, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Who's somebody you feel like, and you probably ain't got them loaded up yet, but
for sure.
know, who's just somebody you feel like, that's gonna set the standard from now
on? Artist wise,
like you can't, like once you book this nigga, you cannot book anybody that's below this nigga. You gotta go either his level or higher.
I mean, we already be there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Because I think I heard Hardaway say one person he definitely want to try to get is Future. Yeah. But I don't know if Future do club sets anymore.
Yeah, for sure. But one thing about it, I done learned now, man. If they get anywhere close to Knoxville, Tennessee, we gonna get them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So definitely Future is not typically a club artist. You know what I mean? But hey, we got so many surrounding big venues. Thompson Bone Arena, Bristol, Cherokee. You know what I mean? So definitely got the connections and the resources to get them if they ever get in, close proximity. But of course, we in business too. So as long as it makes sense for the business, we definitely, man, anybody you can think of, we want to get Morgan Wallen.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
For sure,
so,
definitely.
No, for sure. So it's just, man, sky's the limit, bro.
Talk about some shit that, nigga, you get Morgan Wallen, that shit, that you gonna have the entire UT campus there. That's for one. So that means you gonna fuck around and he might end up being the first motherfucker that you gotta do multiple shows.
Right. Nah, what you said. The whole weekend extravaganza.
Right. Okay. So 2 more things about Velvet and then we'll move on.
Yeah.
So one thing I definitely want to do, I want to shout out y'all security team.
Yeah, for sure.
At Velvet. Y'all security team be on point, man. The last time I was there was Layton Green.
Okay.
And a little scuffle had happened right there. You had actually like crossed my path.
Okay.
But we ain't like speak or nothing. But it was a scuffle that was going on right there. And the only reason why I know it happened is because it was right in front of me.
Okay, dude. Yeah.
But I feel like if I was anywhere else in the club, I would never even knew it happened. Just how quick they fucking like swept their asses out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So yeah, big shouts out to y'all security team. But I do have a bone to pick with the people that allow people in the club.
Okay.
It was one person that I feel like, definitely should not be in the club. I'm not gonna name drop because she related to my baby mama.
Oh, okay.
But CJ had posted a picture
Okay.
on Facebook.
Yeah.
And, it was this massive woman just sitting right there on the stage. Wow. I think Rob Portnine was performing.
Okay.
Why'd y'all let that happen? This episode of The Bailey Show is sponsored by Knoxville Commerce. It's a professional basketball team right here in our own backyard in East Knoxville, Tennessee. Make sure you guys look them up on any of the social media platforms for tickets to games, merchandise, or anything of that nature. And I want to thank Knoxville Commerce for sponsoring this podcast.
So again, we try to model the Velvet off of come as you are, be who you are. You know what I mean? It's a non-judgmental zone. You know what I mean? Of course, we're a pretty, large venue, so we can't see everything. Can't be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, if that's what a person feeling like, and it's not a threat to the safety and security to the venue, hey, come on in, dog. No, for real.
But I was feeling the same shit. Hardaway said fine shit only. I remember when y'all was repairing it, when y'all was cleaning up in there,
right.
He went live. He said, fine shit only.
But guess what? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So, hey, what's the most gorgeous thing to you might not be nothing to me.
You know what's crazy? I've never seen a gorgeous person say that. Only people that's not gorgeous be like, well, beauty is within.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard a gorgeous. Have anybody ever seen a gorgeous person?
I get what you're saying. Yeah,
I ain't never seen. So the Lemon Drop Festival.
Yes, sir.
That's what's going on Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Saturday, August
August
8th.
Yes, sir.
What's the time? 2 to 8, right?
2 to 8, man. So of course, I've been on the news for the past 2 weeks, but I'm glad. That's really why I came to, join you. You the first urban media outlet that I've joined. So August 8th
Black history right there. Y'all clap it up for that.
Sure. So August 8th is so sentimental in Knoxville, even for people that's born and raised there. So August 8th was the only day that black people could congregate in the Chihuahua Park. During segregation time. So this was times, just imagine, whatever time we want to have a family reunion, we want to celebrate a birthday, we just want to, congregate as a whole.
Damn, you teaching me something. I didn't know this.
August the 8th was the only day in Knoxville, Tennessee, that any blacks could go to Chihuahua Park.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
Yes, sir.
Didn't matter if it was on a Monday.
Didn't matter what day it was on. August the 8th was the only day. Yes, sir.
Now, this was prior to what, the Declaration of Independence? Even afterwards?
Yeah, even after.
Okay. Yeah. So what year did this become no longer?
So basically, even after it was terminated, it still had certain restrictions. What I mean by certain restrictions, as if you can still congregate in the park anytime, but it was just certain amenities wasn't available. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you guys were still in this area, or you know what I mean, stuff like that. So again, just as a community, Knoxville definitely has came a long way to not just be able to go to the park, but now we're organizers in parks.
I wanna highlight something real quick, because so with us having a Lemon Drop Festival here in Knoxville for the first time,
yeah, for sure.
Also, I literally remember because I've been a friend of yours on Facebook for a minute. I literally remember you being at a Lemon Drop Festival, I think in Texas.
Yeah, we in 16 cities.
And you literally had, like, you on your Facebook story, you was like recording the fun that people was having at the Lemon Drop Festival.
Yes,
and I
sir.
remember you saying, I need to bring this to Knoxville.
Yeah,
or
for
I'm going to
sure.
bring this to Knoxville.
Yeah,
And then here it is, like, what, a year later?
a year later.
A year later, like, you actually got it in Knoxville. So, you know, that just shows how ambitious you are and how, you know,
Yes, sir.
how driven you are and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What is the Lemon Drop Festival like? Tell me about it.
Man, so the Lemon Drop Festival, so each Lemon Drop Festival is kind of surrounded by different themes. So majority of the time it's going to be individuals come, you pay general admission, you get 10 free lemon drops of your choice. Of course, we have many lemon drop stands of, you know, different flavors and stuff like that. But of course, we have the live DJ. We have the food tents. We have the merchant vendors. We have the painting opportunity, like a lot of women love to sip and paint. We got the electric bull. You know what I mean? Just really a day for individuals to come out and really have festivities that's not overly expensive. You know what I mean? Anywhere you go, I say this all the time, anywhere you go in America right now, especially if, you know, what you just said, you seeing some fine shit, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be drinking a lemon drop. You know what I mean? So, man, a lemon drop just is a overall, man, great event, bro. You know, and we kind of got it diversified now where we like to, you know, target everybody, you know what I mean? Because everybody loves lemon drops, believe it or not. You know what I mean?
And this is an adult only event, right?
Yeah, this is 21 and up event.
21 and up.
Yes, sir.
Did I read somewhere there was like an all white dress code?
Oh no, so we doing like shades of yellow.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So of course, like, you know, the yellow symbolizes, you know, original women. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but it's real again. You know what I mean? It's come as you are. You know what I mean? You know, like no set dress code that you have to wear. You know what I mean?
How many lemon drop stations? Or flavors, I should say.
You're gonna have over 16 lemon drop flavors.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
It ain't a certain package somebody can purchase to where they get any lemon drop.
Yeah, so again, you can get as many lemon drops if you want, but just as an incentive, once you pay your $45 to get in, you automatically get 10. Of course, we still also have the open bar. You know what I'm saying? If you wanted to, you know, purchase more, if you want to go back to the stand and purchase more tickets, that's also available too.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got any type of live entertainment other than the DJ?
No, so again, like I said, we got DJ Leno Loaded, and yeah, definitely. You mean like as far as bands, yeah, definitely we gonna have a local band come out there and play. You know what I'm saying? Kind of gonna also have like some opportunities to give recognitions to, you know, smaller organizations within the city. You know what I mean? They're gonna be out there. Gonna have some political candidates out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be lit, bro.
It's gonna be a great event. I think I read somewhere you got over like what 400 pre-sales or something?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a time. And, you know, this a walk up town. We like to pay at the door.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it's hey, listen, I learned that I used to panic down here, but now I was like, God, Lee, I look up the Haste Pack, everybody paid at the door. So yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so one other thing I want to know about it was take me through your process into idea to reality. Like so you got the idea about bringing it to Knoxville. What did you do next? Who did you talk to? How did you come at them? You know,
man. So that's the part that people don't get to see. So again, good and bad thing. Knoxville is definitely extremely strict on, you know, rules, regulations, and policies and stuff like that. So the first thing I did was I made sure that this was a markable event for the city of Knoxville. And then the second thing I did was tune in with the people. Made sure that this is something that people would actually want to attend. And then I thought about a neutral location that is actually new, especially like far as to the urban community. You know what I mean? But again, wanted to make it a diversified event. So I contacted the park. And initially, the park was kind of slow on responses. Then I reached out to my guy, Denzel Grant. Shout out to Denzel.
Shout out to Denzel.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be pulling up.
Yeah, definitely. Denzel definitely tagged me in an email, put me in contact with the Public Park Authority. And man, it's been tremendous after that, of course. Like I say, an event of this magnitude definitely has been a lot of work, a lot of paperwork, a lot of dotting I's and crossing T's for sure.
I like that. I like the whole.
Yeah.
I like the whole thing, man, because you don't realize how much of a motivation you are to not only me as an artist, but I'm sure other people out there who want to do parties, who want to do concerts, who want to throw their own events. Because what you do is not easy. This is probably the hardest part in the entertainment space. Performing is hard, but the business side of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it's a lot of, like you said, crossing T's, dotting I's. It's a lot of
for sure.
signatures you got to sign, papers you got to flip through, rules you got to read and follow. People you got to pay. That's the hardest thing to do. Just like getting all these people to listen to what you're saying, to be on the same page of what you're saying. Like, I know it ain't easy running the Velvet Room. Even with 3 other people with you, I know it ain't easy.
Exactly.
I'm gonna just ask you these questions that I ask every guest.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get you out of here because I want to make sure you get to where you gotta be.
Yeah, for sure.
First question I got: What do you think is the biggest misconception about you?
The biggest misconception about me?
Yeah.
I'm arrogant. I guess I've just learned not to share my space with everybody, right?
Yeah.
But this is not from a arrogant perspective. This is more so from a commonality perspective, right? Just because I don't associate myself with you doesn't mean I'm better than you,
right? And
vice versa.
Right.
It just means that hey, we might not have common interests, in common.
What's an unpopular opinion that you feel like only you share?
Unpopular opinion that only I share?
That only you, I mean, you could share it with somebody else, but like, it's so unpopular that you might feel like you're the only one that feel this way.
I don't know if I'm the only one that feel this way, but in the next 5 to 10 years, the world is going to be dominated by AI, for sure.
Think so?
For sure.
Well, yeah, you're definitely not the only person that think that. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I know.
I don't think. Again, so I don't think the masses is as conscious or take it as serious as what it is. Of course, we look back 10, 15 years ago and we say, man, cars going to be driving themselves one day. Mm-hmm. And then people are like, man, y'all not kind. Right. Now we look up and we see self-driving cars.
Self-driving cars, yeah.
People say, of course, it was a concept. Man, they going to put chips in us. They didn't put chips in us, but they put chips on debit cards. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I just think it's one of those things where people are, like I say, it's not as conscious as you would think them to be, about that for sure.
What's are you afraid that the world might end up like that?
Definitely.
You are?
Definitely.
Do you feel like AI can put promoters out of work?
I believe, a large volume of sectors.
That's a job that I feel like that take too many. It takes too many human traits.
Right, it takes too many human traits. Right, yeah. I mean, well, again, I mean, you just never know though. I be careful about saying never.
Yeah.
Would it be easy? Would it be one of the first things that's taken? One of the first sectors that's overtaken? No.
Yeah.
You know, but like I say again, I kind of look at things like a promoter. Like this ain't something that you can really go to school and learn.
Right.
This is something that has to be a passion, an ambition. You know what I mean, and an understanding of the entertainment world for sure. So. Not an easy task, but I don't eliminate all possibilities.
Yeah. Well, what's your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve is putting the vision before the money. A lot of people, majority of people, their biggest pet peeve is how much money can I make off something.
Mm-hmm.
Once you put your vision before your money, then the money follows your vision.
Mm-hmm.
Because you see every day on a common schedule, millionaires killing themselves. And that's because they chased the money so long and they're not happy.
Yeah.
And they lost interest in the vision that they originally started at. So my biggest pet peeve is chase the vision and the money will follow.
That's some good advice. You know who else said that? P. Diddy.
Yeah, he did. I heard.
He said the same thing. I mean, no pun intended. I'm just saying that
sure.
he also said it. That's when I first heard it.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, man. So we talked about Lemon Drop Festival. We talked about Velvet. Is there anything else you want to do that you haven't done?
Man, I just want to grow old and be successful. Life.
Yeah.
The preserving of life is one of the biggest goals any human should have.
Yeah.
We live now in our moments, and we enjoy the memories and stuff like that. But the most important thing is to preserve life, because if you make $1 billion and you can't enjoy life, then what was the point of making $1 billion?
Has this become your lifestyle though? Like, is this what you do? This is how you make a living?
Yes,
how you
sir.
feed your kids?
Yes, sir.
Take care of your wife and things like that?
That's it.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So and I never even asked you. Oh yeah, I did. You said you was in high school. So
Yeah.
So this is like what, 20-year grind right here? 15.
Definitely about 15.
15-year
sure.
grind. Okay. Well, shit. You're the epitome of don't happen overnight.
Yeah, for sure.
Just like you said, chase the vision, not the money. The money gonna come with the dream.
Yeah, for sure.
Another person that said that was Bernie Mac. That's another person I heard say that.
Because that's so true.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm proud of what you're doing. I like what you're doing. I would hope, because this is your first time here, I don't want it to be your last time.
Yeah, no,
I want
for sure.
I want
like
you to come back as often as you possibly can, so we can give updates on the Velvet Room. I got one of your bartenders doing a segment with me.
Okay.
Tiffany.
Okay, Tiffany. Okay,
Yeah.
I like Tiffany.
She
girl.
coming. We doing a segment called Last Weekend at the Velvet.
Last weekend at the Velvet. I like that. Okay.
Yeah, so we
Yeah,
basically
what's
just
up?
talk about the experience of last weekend when y'all bring in people. Who y'all got coming next? Y'all? Because I know y'all had to cancel one, right?
Yeah.
And that was who was that? That was
Fat Smack.
Yeah. So is that still in motion though?
Yeah, still in motion, but you know us, we always stirring the pot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, we definitely got something we getting ready to announce. Of course, you know how we like to do it, shockwave. But definitely big announcement.
Now T.I. gonna be here next month.
Yeah, for sure.
Up there at the
At the fair. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Y'all gonna see what y'all can do about that.
Day of, you know how we do it. You know, fourth quarter, 5 seconds on the clock. That's what we do.
Yeah, that's somebody that definitely pull up, man, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But you got anything else you want to tell the people that's watching, or you got? Where can they find you at? Where can they?
Well, like I say, man, hey, Velvet Room. We at the Velvet Room every weekend. This weekend, Lemon Drop Festival. Great event. Go to lemondropfestival.com. Get your tickets. $45 get you 10 free lemon drops. I don't think you go anywhere else in the world and get authentic lemon drops for $45. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's just an attempt to just make sure no school getting ready to start back. No people want to let their hair down one last weekend. You know what I'm saying? So hey, this is the. You know, call it the Back to School Lemon Drop Festival.
And these actual lemon drops, like not shots, just
these are lemon drops,
martini
like
glass,
martini glass. You know, the whole 9 yards.
The grape Bennett's.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but
see, I know CJ gonna be there. He get in there everywhere with that camera.
That
camera is his backstage.
That's the VIP access pass. Get you in the White House.
Am I eligible to get some media passes? I want to come and do like some interviews with like the people there and make it comedic or something.
Okay, yeah, definitely, bro. Let's do it.
Yeah, because I'll be at 865 Day tomorrow, because this video comes out Wednesday. I'll be there tomorrow at 865 Day. Make sure y'all come to that too.
Okay.
You plan on being there?
865 Day.
I think Hardaway performing, right? Supposed to be, yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, he gonna be there.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
Well, appreciate you for stopping by. Y'all make sure y'all go to the Lemon Drop Festival, and we'll see y'all next time.
Appreciate it.
I want to thank you guys for watching this episode of The Bailey Show, and I want to invite you guys to come on and be a guest on the show. If you guys want to be a guest on the show, just hit me in the inbox at Deonte Bailey on Facebook, Deonte B Funny on Instagram, Deonte B Funny on TikTok, Deonte B Funny 2 on Snapchat. Just hit me up. Let me know what it is you want to do when you come on the podcast, and I'll see if I can fit you in, man. I want to put on all local talent, all local entrepreneurs, even if you ain't even somebody that has a business or somebody that has a talent. If you just have a story that you want to tell and that you want people to listen to, just let me know. I'll bring you on to be a guest on the show. Also, if you want to sponsor this podcast, you can also hit me up as well. I welcome